Hello everyone, welcome to Deaf Mute Studio. This is 31 Days of Horror. We are on day 10. Let's get into it. Gib, what is your pick for day 10?
My pick is Clive Barker's British horror Hellraiser. I believe was made in 1987, but I might be wrong about that. Not claiming, just in case. But
yes, 1987. Spot on.
Oh, I'll get one of them wrong. But yeah, I've always been a big fan of this film. I know you're not.
To say the very least, yes.
Yes. It's been a common topic of debate. I know it's definitely a film that's not for everyone. It's very unique in its kind of story and its horror, really. So yeah, it's not, again, definitely not for everyone. Not the most story-driven of horror movies, but I really like it. I love the style of it. I love the effects, the look of the monsters, and it's just one of those films that's just maybe a bit of a more style over substance for me, and I've always just really gravitated towards. Love the score, love the really disgusting grimy effects done by Bob Keane. I think it's just obviously iconic,
very much
horror,
so.
A horror icon in Pinhead. Definitely not one of the best franchises. The second one's very watchable. The third one's okay, but then the rest are DVD, straight to DVD shite. Very phoned in. But I am recommending the original, and a good film to watch over all the October, I think, the Halloween season.
I mean, you're right, mate. It is iconic, and for me anyway, it was just like, big deal. You've got a sex fetish. Yeah. We all have them.
Yeah, as I say, I do like. I do appreciate. As I say, there's not a lot of other films out there like it.
Very true.
So it gets points for me in that sense. But yeah, it's just something that I do really enjoy. But yeah, I know it's, as I say, I understand why some people don't gravitate towards it.
Yeah, fair play, but I mean, you're not alone. It's got a massive following, loads of fans. People relate really well to Hellraiser, which fair play to. Fair play. If you got a thing for bondage and extreme sexual acts, Gib, then it's it's right up.
What can I say? I said that it doesn't gravitate towards everyone, but it does to me. So,
No, excellent pick. I think you'd be remiss not to add it to the Halloween list, mate. So yeah, fair enough. I've got no qualms with that pick. So for my one, it's a film. I say this all the way through, Gib, but it's a film I love deeply. It's fun. The effects are very 90s. And although I've never watched the original TV show. I've only seen 2 of the films. One was awful. The other one's this one. It's Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Amazing.
I mean, all I really need to say here is Billy Zane.
Yeah, it's Billy Zane's film. In a film that's got some other great actors as well.
Oh, yeah.
This film, again, is probably one that would be more fitting on my list. It's just so campy, fun. Amazing effects, great soundtrack, and I'm a massive fan of the TV series. It's one of my favourite HBO series. Not my favourite, but it's one of them. Sopranos fans don't kick off. It's such a fun film though. And yeah, how can you not love Billy Zane?
Oh mate, honestly, it's like if you're on the fence about Billy Zane, Titanic, Phantom, whatever, and you're thinking to yourself, Billy Zane just isn't that good, then watch Demon Knight and watch a man have so much fun with a role and chew up the scenery, because Billy Zane does that in buckets. And like you said, mate, it's got a boss cast. It's got William Sadler as the hero.
Yeah.
It's got one of my favourites, CCH Pounder, the legendary Dick Miller, Thomas Hayden Church, and
oh yes, yeah, I forgot he was in it.
And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say a name because I don't want to get slapped. But Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, it was pretty good in it as well.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I think everyone was good in it. I really like it's a film that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a lot of fun.
You know what you're getting.
I like the mythology. I like the mythology of it as well.
Yeah. As I say, it doesn't it doesn't bog you down with backstory or like that, but it sets it up right. Again, it's it's perfect. It's set, it's confined into one space. People trapped in one space with the threat outside, and I love, Billy Zane's just so up and down, from sort of like creepy to charming to just batshit crazy, and kind of just does like this all the way through it.
Yeah.
It's really fun to watch. Directed by Ernest Dickinson as well, who's done a lot of those type of films. Did a trauma film called Death by Temptation, which I highly recommend. It done in a very, very similar style to this film. It wasn't like it was just acquired by Troma. It wasn't like funded by them, but it's I recommend that. He did do the film Bones. I don't know if you remember, with Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
And Sangria, which is again very similar to this film. Not as good by any stretch of it. Nowhere near as good, but very similar in tone. But he is a very well-established cinematographer in his own right as well. He's worked on a lot of Spike Lee stuff.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, great pick.
Excellent. Well, let us know what you think in the comments section below or social media. Yeah. Do it.
Just go watch it.
Do a couple of honkies a favour and get into acting. Let us know. So, Gib, until tomorrow, mate.
See you there.
Adios.